Begin by unplugging the unit from the wall. Using a Phillips screwdriver, remove the 4 screws attaching the motor cover. With a 13mm socket and extension, loosen the nuts off of the motor bracket. Using a wrench, remove the tension bolts. Some models may have the tension bolts on the front end of the treadmill or on the underside of the motor. Remove the drive belt by rotating the motor flywheel and pressing the belt outward until it is completely off. With the motor still attached to its bracket, lift the motor out of the frame. Disconnect the black and red motor wires and the speed sensor wire from the motor controller. Remove the nut for the grounding screw and lift up the motor grounding wire. Using a flat screwdriver, mark the motor bracket to indicate the positioning of the bolts. Then remove the bolts using an 8mm Allen key. Lift the bracket and the cushion off of the motor. Mount the bracket onto the replacement motor. Make sure to line up the bolts with the markings you made on the bracket. Place the motor bracket back into the frame, wrapping the drive belt around the motor pulley. Insert the washers and nuts that mount the motor bracket onto the frame. Be sure not to tighten the nuts completely. Insert tension bolts. Please note, the bolts should be adjusted until the oblong openings under the washers and nuts are evenly spaced. Verify that the motor bracket is straight in the frame and that it is parallel to the front roller pulley. Halfway between the 2 pulleys, grab the drive belt and twist. The belt should not turn more than 90 degrees in either direction. Complete this installation by auto-calibrating your treadmill.